What's up, Michael Jordan collectors and investors? I hope you guys are having a great day. So Card Gems here, welcome to my channel. On this episode I'll be covering the star cards of Michael Jordan, his pre-rookie cards from 1984 through 1986. So these cards are starting to cool off a little bit. The 86 Fleer got hot early and the star cards didn't initially catch on till a little bit after. And then they got really hot, so it makes sense that they would be cooling off now after the 86 Fleer is already cooled off, because the 86 Fleer really spiked and then the star cards caught on right after, and then people started figuring out how rare these cards are, and then they just shot up in price like way higher than I've ever seen them. And now that they are actually cooling off too, so they're falling right along with the 86 Fleer. So this is where we're at right now. So we had some big sales. So let's get into some of these. Checking right here in Golden Auctions, they had three sales right here. They had a BGS 85 that closed at $47,970. So this is what the buyer's premium. These all ended on the 25th. So this is a big drop off right here, because it had been selling over 50,000, 55,000 or so. Here is a bag set. So this is the whole team set right here on Michael Jordan's extended rookie card, the 101 from 84. So this bag set sold for $31,980. And then we have a 7.5 right here that sold for $22,140. I know these were selling for well over $30,000. So these cards are definitely cooled off quite a bit. So if we check Heritage still has some going on right now. Like they have this 8.5 right here with the auto. Very nice card with 10 auto. This has 11 days left. It's up to 70,000 right now. They actually got two of them. So this is great. This is graded by JSA. So BGS and their authentication company back in the day was called JSA certification. That was before BSA. So this one right here would be BSA. So, and this one's up to 62,000. This one has 9 days left. Here's an 8.5. This is a preview right here. This doesn't post to the 6th. And we have an 8.5 here that's going on, and it's up to 23,000. So these had gotten up to over 70,000, and they dropped off the last couple of sales around 50,000, and now it's down to 47,000. This one has 9 days left. So that's two 8.5 subs and a 9 corners and an 8 centering. But it looks pretty good. I wouldn't mind having it. So here's a BGS 8. This one's up to 19,500. Has two 9.5 subgrades and a 9. So these are extremely high subs right here with the 7.5 center. I actually like this better than the 8.5, honestly. I mean, this centering looks almost identical to this centering. So that one's up to 19,500. 9 days left. Here's a 6.5 with the 8 for auto. It looks like someone used a pen on it. Looks like Jordan used a pen on that one right there, like an ink pen. So 15,000 on that. 9 days left. Here's another bag set. 14,500. 9 days. There's the whole complete set of the bag set. This is cool. Really nice. You see the Larry Bird in there, Patrick Ewing, a lot of great Hall of Famers in there. It's kind of funny that Stockton has a rookie card in 1988 Fleer, but here he is it's got an 84 Fleer or 84 star card. So 13,000 on that so far. 9 days left. So here's a best of the new and a 9. This is a preview we posted on the 6th. Here's the second year card and a 9. So that one's up to 1,450. Here's the last 11 rookies of the year. This is a 9. That's a 10 sub. This is up to 1150. And then you got the Olympic rookie card, or extended rookie card, and a 6.5. That's 2.85 subs and a 9 sub. So it's really just the centering. And the card is very nice, but the centering is what kills it. It's only $800. Here's another 9 of the second year, and that's 1,050. So if we check card ladder, the 101, the extended rookie card. So there's the 9.5. We all know this hasn't sold publicly in many years. It says a pop 3. So let's go to the 9. The BGS 9 has recently sold for 168,000. So that was just on the 7th. And before that, it had sold for 192,000. So it's about 25,000 or so drop off. And those are the only 2 sales in the last 3 months that sold publicly. This card has a pop of 68 on it. There's actually been 3 sales, but they're only showing 2 here. So let's look at the 8.5. So the 8.5 has a pop of 240. 11 sales in the last 3 months for an average of 58,800. Last sold for 47,000, like I said. That was on the 24th. And the high had gotten up to 77,000. And then it was at 75,000, so that seemed pretty level. And then it dropped to 68. So that was on the 19th of March. And then the 28th was 75. And then the 7th of April, it had dropped 68, and then 11th, so that 7th to the 11th, that was a big drop in just a matter of a few days. 55,000. Then it went ahead and sold again for the same price on the 14th, so that was just 3 days after that. So it had leveled there. Now it's down another bracket, so that's what we're looking at right now. So if we look at the 8 has a pop of 246. 6 sales in the last 3 months, average of 43,000. It last sold for 40,000. That was very recently on the 18th for 40,000. Before that, it sold for 55,000. Same price as an 8.5, pretty much on the. I believe that's one of the same exact days. So that's interesting. And then here's 47,000. So this is what the 8.5 had just sold for, but this was the 8 back on the 20th of March. And it was 42,000 before that. So the high was 55, last for 40, so it's like a $15,000 drop on the 8. If we look at the 7.5, see this card has a pop of 196, has 7 sales in the last 3 months. See, it had gotten up to like 33,000, like I said. I mean, it had like 3 sales right in there, 4 sales, 30, all above 30. And then it dropped to 29, which is basically still 30, and 30 again. So this steadily was $30,000, and then this last sale just dropped all the way down to another bracket, down to 22,000. So like I said, it's just cooled off. Okay, whoop, skipped one. Skip the 7. All right, the 7 has a pop of 107. It sold only twice. It sold back on the 11th for 21,000, and then it just sold for 17,000. So that's only a 4,000 difference. So that's what we're looking at on the 7th. Not a lot of sales data on that. Now the 6.5 has a pop of 44, and we don't seem to have. We just have this one back on the 13th right here for 14,000. Is what we have. So not a lot of data on that card. So looking at the other card, the card ladder has is the Rookie of the Year. They haven't added the Olympic extended rookie card yet, but we have the Rookie of the Year here. So it has a pop of 37 and an 8.5. There is a 9. So I pulled up Beckett right here. So it's the card that they call the special. So it's called the special. So the 8.5, here it is, 35 of the 8.5, but it has 7 9s also. But the 8.5 is kind of a rare card too. And if you look at the Olympic card, it only has 2 9s and it has 27 8.5s. It's a little bit harder to grade. Well, actually, it's a lot harder to grade than the Rookie of the Year because these cards are extremely off-centered. All of them, all of those Olympic cards are off-centered. So they're kind of comparable in prices, even though I think the Olympic card should be a little bit more because of the condition. It's so condition sensitive. But people like the Rookie of the Year better just because it says rookie on it. And he's in his Bulls uniform. But the Olympic card is definitely more condition sensitive. The A5 has a pop of 37. 3 sales in the last 3 months for averaging almost $9,500. Last sale for $8,000 right here. Just on the 26th, so that just happened. $8,000. It had gotten up to $11,000 at one point, back in February. So if we look at the 8, the 8 only sold once. Not a lot of data. That was just on the 7th, 8,400 for the 8. The 7.5 has a pop of 102. It has 4 cells. So back in February, it was 6,450. That was the high, and then it was 4,800. And then it was at 5,700, and now it's down to 45. So a little bit of a drop off there, a couple of $1,000 on that card. So the 7 has a pop of 131, 3 sales in the last 3 months. So the high was here at 3,900 back in February, and then 2,300 right here on the 12th of March. And now same price, 2,300. So this card is stabilized a little bit. 6.5 has a pop of 76. Sold twice. February about 3,700 and 3,500 now. So this card is pretty much stabilized. Well, I don't know. This is back in March, so we need a new sell for this card. Know for sure. BGS 6 has a pop of 62. We got the one sell here for about $2,000, and that's back in January. So could be about that price right now because things are pretty much going back to where it was in February or the pre-spike. So they're headed that way. But the star cards are still. There was like a huge price correction in these star cards, so they're still a lot higher than before. All right, so let's look at some prices here. So the 101, the extended rookie card from 1984, pre-rookie card. Here's the authentic altered for $16,350 or best offer. So we got a couple of them right there for similar price. Here's a BGS 7 for $18,495. A buy it now. Here's one for $25,000 or buy it now. There's another authentic $25,000 or best offer. Here's a 7.5 for $38,995 or best offer. So we know this just sold for about $22,000. Here's another one, same exact price. So another 7.5 for $40,000 or best offer. Here's a authentic altered $45,000 or best offer. Here's an 8 for $47,500 or best offer. Here's an 8.5 for $49,000, no bids. Here's another 7.5 for $50,000 or best offer. Here's an 8.5 for about $50,000, no bids. And here's another one for $55,000 or best offer. So these aren't getting a lot of action here so far. 7.5 right here for $57,500, and it looks like they're just getting higher from here. Here's an 8 for $75,000, another 8 for $75,000. So these are really high for this card right now. Here's an 8.5 for $100,000 or best offer, 7.5 for $100, 100 for $8.5, 124 for $8.5. Almost $150,000 best offer for 7.5. So here's a rare card. This 9, $300,000 or best offer. So this is a really good card. but this is about double, almost double what it's selling for. There's a couple of 8.5s, 3.85s right here. They want $1 million. Yeah, that's just not happening right now. That is definitely not happening right now. So let's look at. So here's the rookie of the year. That's ridiculous. There's an 8.5 for about 20, almost 28,000, or best offer. Here's a 6.5 for about 22,000. So let's go to the bottom and see where they're starting at. We got some auctions. Here's a 7 for 1,026, 19 bids. Here's the Olympic card, 1,250, or best offer, authentic. Here's rookie of the year for 1,535, 21 bids, 3 days left. Here's a raw card review of a 6 of the Olympic card, 1,750, or best offer. Here's a 5.5 for same price, or best offer. Here's a 5 for almost 2,000, no bids, 4 days left, new listing. There's a 6.5 raw card review, 2,000, or best offer. Here's a 5.5, 2,000, or best offer. Another 5.5, 2,300, or best offer. There's an authentic for about 25, best offer. There's a 6.5 for 2,600, or best offer. And here's a 5.5 for about 2,700, buy it now. Here's a 5 for 2,750. There's 2,900 for a BCCG 8. There's a BGS 7 for 3,000, buy it now. Here's a 7 for 3,000, or best offer. Here's another one, same price, best offer. There's another one, same price, buy it now. Here's a BCCG 10, 3,161, 34 bids, 2 days left. So that card is doing very well. It's probably the best case scenario for these BCCG 10s is probably a 9. So here's a BGS 7, 3,500, best offer. Here's a 5.5 of the rookie of the year, 3,500, buy it now. Here's an authentic altered, 3,795, or best offer. Here's a 7 for 3,750. Here's a 7 for 4,150, or best offer. Here's another 7 for 4,200, buy it now. A 7.5, 4,500, or best offer. There's another one, same price, best offer. There's BCCG 9, about 4,900, or best offer. There's another one, 5,000, or best offer, and another one, same price. There's a 6 for about 5,000, or best offer of the rookie of the year. 6.5 of the Olympic, 5,200, or best offer. There's a BGS 7 for 5,200, or best offer. 7.5, about 5,500, or best offer. There's another 7.5 for about 6,000, or best offer. A 7 for about 6,000, a 6.5 for about 7,000. Here's an 8 for about 8,000. These prices are all too high right here. So 7.5 for 8,000, best offer. Here's a 7.5, 9,500. 7.5, about 10,000, or buy it now. That 5 is way too high, 10,000. 7.5, 10,000, best offer. A 7, 1,100, or 11,500, or best. Here's 11,575 for 7.5, best offer. So these prices are getting really crazy up here. Almost 13,000, buy it now for 7.5. A 7 for about 15,000. Yeah, so here's a 7 for about 15,000, or best offer. So that's what you got on these. So what I recommend is just going for those auctions. Just go down there and try and win those auctions, honestly. All right, so looking at some of the recently ended on the 84 cards. So here's a 101 extended rookie card here, 14,229 bids and a 6.5. And here's a BGS 8.5. It was listed for 75,000 and it sold for 55,000. But just be aware that this card was relisted. So it was not paid for. Here's a BGS 9. Oh, I forgot to talk about these cards, the Court Kings. Let me go back and talk about those real quick. So, yeah, this is the other rookie. This is the other extended rookie card right here. This is the 1984-85 Star Court Kings 5x7. So it's a large card. It's a big card, but this is a very valuable and respected rookie card right here. This is a BGS 7.5, 1,025, 41 bids, 2 hours left. There's another 7.5 for 1,136, 17 bids. And here's a BGS 7 for 1,380, 17 bids. Here's a BGS 5.5 for about 1,600, buy it now. Here's a 7.5 for 5,400 or best offer. Here's a 6.5 for 6,000 or best offer. Here's about 7,000 or best offer on a 7. Here's a BGS 8 for about 10,000 or best offer. 8.5 for about 15,000 or best offer. Here's an 8.5 for 23,000 or best offer. Another one, same price. Here's a 9 for 25,000 or best offer. Here's another 9 for about 50,000, buy it now. And then 9.5 for 118,800. There's so many different star cards that sometimes you forget about one or two of them. So I totally forgot about that one. All right, here's another 101 for 6,800 and 24 bids on this authentic altar that looks really nice. So a lot of these cards are authentic altar because a lot of these got trimmed back in the days. So they're just a little bit short. I think some of these were even cut short from the factory, but they're just deemed altered. But most of these cards look really, really sharp. They're just shorter than a normal card. It doesn't meet the specifications by BGS for a card size. So here's a BCCG 9 listed for 3,000, and this card sold for $2,500. Listed for 3,000. $2,500 on that card. So here's a BGS 6 for 10,400, 43 bids. There's a BGS 7 for 17,134 bids. So these are all those auctions that ended on the 18th of April at PWCC. So here's a BGS 8 right here for $40,227, 98 bids. Here's the Olympic card in a 5.5 for 1,138 bids. Here's there's 5x7 Court Kings for 4,644, 77 bids. Here's a 7 for 3,000, 2 bids. So like I said, this card is really respected. And it's a cool looking card, it's just a big card. So here's a BGS 5 of the Olympic card for 2,115, 6 bids. So here's a BGS 7 of the Rookie of the Year, 2,325, 2 bids. There's a BCCG 8 of the Olympic card. It was listed for about 1,500 or best offer. And this card sold for $1,301. And the last card here is a BGS 8.5 of the Rookie of the Year for 10,000 listing price. And this card sold for, let me find it. So this card sold for $8,000, listed for $10,000, sold for $8,000. All right, so those are the 84 cards. So let's move on to the 85 cards, his second year. So this is the base card right here. And a BGS 9.5 has a pop of 201. So this had 15 sales in the last 3 months for an average of 8,759. The subs have a lot to do with the fluctuation of this card. It once sold for 12,500 back here in February. And it last sold for 7,500. This card is really leveled off since the the 19th of March. It stayed right in this bracket right here. So you got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sales now. All around 7,000 to 7,500. So That's where it's been. So if we look at the 9, the 9 has a pop of 192. Has 8 sales in the last 3 months. So average is 5,000. This card has been a little more up and down here. So 3,200 it last sold for, and it once sold for 7,000 back at the very end of January. And it had been selling 6,300, 6,100, and then so they had been selling around 6,000 until the 18th of March, and then it dropped to 3,800. So 3,800, 6,000 to 3,800, and then it's back up to 4,600 briefly, and then back down to 37, and now it's at 32. So this card has definitely cooled off a little bit right here. So the 8.5 has a pop of 89. It's 5 sales in the last 3 months. So it once sold for 3,400 back in the end of January, and then it sold again for about the same price. And there was a little bit of a drop off, 3,100. And then at the end of March, it got down to 2,260, and now it's down to 2,000. So these cards are about $2,000 right now for the 8.5. The 8 has a pop of 23, and we have no sales on this card. So let's look at some that are listed. So we have an 8 here for 3,500, best offer. Here's a 9 for about 4,400, buy it now. Here's another 9 for 6,500, buy it now. Here's an 8.5 for 6,500, or best offer. Here's a BGS 9.5 for 10,000, or best offer. Here's another one for about the same price, or best offer. Here's another one. This has really good subs. It has a 10 center, so 2,300 or 23,000. Excuse me. Buy it now. There's another one with high subs with a 10 center, 25,000, or best offer. And here's one for 32,999. Buy it now. Also, this is a quad 9.5. And here's one for about 40,000 with a 9 surface. These high end ones with the, for at least 110 on it, they're probably a little bit more, around 10,000, if I had to guess on that. All right, so looking at some more cards from 1985, his second year, we have this 5x7 card, his Slam Dunk card. It's the Slam Dunk Supers. Here's an 8.5 for about 2,500, buy it now. Another 8.5 for about 3,000, or best offer. Here's an 8.5 for 3,000, best offer. 8.5 for about 4,800, buy it now. Here's a 9 for about 4,900, buy it now. Here's an 8.5 for about 5,300, or best offer. 8.5 for about 5,800, or best offer. Another 8.5 for about 6,000, best offer. Here's another 9, 6,700, buy it now. 8.5 for about 8,000. Here's a 9 for about 11,699, buy it now. Here's another 9 for about 14,000, buy it now. Another one, same price, but that they're accepting offers. And a 9.5 here for 88,000, buy it now. So the next card in 85, we have this Slam Dunk Michael Jordan card, the Gatorade from the Slam Dunk contest. So I really like this card. Gatorade's really associated with Michael Jordan, because of the commercial. There's a lot of nostalgia there. So here is a 7.5 for about 1,500. No bids on that. Here's an 8.5. It's up to 2024, 27 bids. This has a day left. Here's an 8 for about 2,300. Buy it now. Here's one of those HGAs, that new grading company. This is an 8 here, 2,600, or best offer. Here's a BGS. Oh, wow. Wait a minute. Almost just brushed right over the fact that HGA is grading star cards. That's kind of a big deal, because even PSA is not grading these cards. Wow, that's really cool. I wonder how these will do in the future, how the hobby will accept these cards. That's really cool. All right, so BGS 8 here for about 3,500 best offer. Here's an 8 for 3,500 best offer. Here's an 8.5 for 3,500. Buy it now. Here's a 8 for about 4,000 or best offer. There's a 8.5 for about 4,000. Buy it now. Here's a BGS 9 for about 5,000 or best offer. There's a BGS 9 for 5,300. Buy it now. BCCG 10, 6,000 or best offer. Here's a 8.5 for about 6,500 or best offer. And here's a 9.5. It's up to 7,754, 37 bids. Really nice card here. Really nice. Here's a 8.5 for about 8,600 best offer. Here's a 9 for 9,500 best offer. Here's another 9.5, 14,500 or best offer. BCCG 9 for about 15,000 best offer. Here's a 9.5 for about 19,000 best offer. And a BGS 9 for 19,400 or best offer. So next on the list, we have this card here, the All Rookie Team. So BGS 7, 555, 24 bids, 2 hours left. Here is a 8 for 581, 13 bids. Here's a 8.5 for 646, 31 bids, 1 hour left. Here's 635, 13 bids, 2 days left. There's a 7.5 for 1,095, 0 bids. That one had about 7 days left on it. Here's an 8.5 for 3,500, buy it now. An 8 for 4,000 best offer. 8.5 for 4,400 or best offer. Another 8.5 for 6,000 or best offer. Here's a 9 for 7,000, buy it now. Here's a 9 for about 8,800, buy it now. Another 8 for 9,400 or best offer. And a BCCG 10 for about $40,000 or best offer. All right, let's see. Next little subset we have this All-Star set, and it's from Light Beer is the sponsor of this. This might be one of the few sports trading cards there is out there that has a beer company on it. So that's very interesting. So here's a BGS 6.5 for 1,055. Buy it now. Here's a BGS 8 for 1,250. 0 bids. 7 days left. Here's a 7.5 for 1,759. Buy it now. Here's a BGS 6 for 1,800 best offer. 7.5 for 2,000 best offer. A 7 for 2,200 or best offer. Here's a 8 for 2,300. Buy it now. Here is a 8 for about 2,700 or best offer. Here's a 8 for 2,750 or best offer. Here's a BGS 8 for about 3,000 or best offer. Another 8 for 3,500 or best offer. 8.5 for 3,500. Buy it now. There's 8.5 for about 4,000 best offer. There's a 8.5 same price best offer. A 7.5 for 5,000 best offer. A 9 for 7,000. Buy it now. Here's a 9 for there's the same exact price. Might even be the same. No, it's different cards, but same seller. All right, and a PSA 9 with the off-center qualifier. About 10,000, buy it now. So here's the Crunch and Munch All-Star card. Same image, different border. Sponsors Crunch and Munch though. So here's 8.5 for 350, 13 bids. 585, 5 bids for 7.5. Here's an 8.5 for 859, 24 bids, 2 days left. Here's a 9 for 4,500 or best offer. An 8.5 for 5,900 or best offer. And a 9.5 for 88,000 or best offer. So you don't see these cards as much as the light beer one, but not really sure why that is. But as far as I know, they had the same production run, but it is a little bit rare. So next card that we have is the last 11 Rookie of the Years subset. So the 7.5 here is for 585, 18 bids, 2 days left. Here's a 8 for 585, 17 bids. Here's a 9 for 1,250, 36 bids. Here's a 8.5 for 2,859, buy it now. Here's a 7.5 for 3,000 or best offer. Here's a BGS 9.5 for 3,138, 43 bids, 2 days left. Here's a 9 for 3,700, best offer. And here's a BGS 9.5, 15,000 or best offer. Population 1 of 11. And this is the entire set of last 11 rookie of the years in there. All right, so let's look at this recently ended here. So we have a Gatorade card here, 8.5, sold for 2,275, 26 bids. Here is a BGS 9 of the last 11. This is the all rookie team, 2,027, 31 bids. Here's a BGS 9.5 of the second year base card, 6,655, 48 bids. That has a 9 on the center, so it's a low end. Here's a BGS 9 of the Gatorade, 5,295. Here is Slam Dunk card, 5x7, 2,449, 61 bids. That's an 8.5. Here's another 8.5 of that card for 2,500. Buy it now. Here's a BGS 8.5 of the All-Stars card, listed for 4,000. This one sold for 2,650 on that card. So there's the Crunch and Munch All-Stars in the 8.5 for 3,400. Buy it now. Here's the Gatorade card in a BGS 8, listed for 1,450. And this one sold for $1,200. Here's another 5x7 that you don't see very often. So this is the Star Team Supers 5x7. 2,250, 43 bids for a BGS 9 with the top 5% eye appeal. So here's the base card, 3,700, 30 bids for a 9. All rookie team in the 8, 1,180, 19 bids. In the 8.5, it sold for 1,433 bids. Here's the 8 of the Gatorade, 1,324, 22 bids. Here's the 8.5 of the Gatorade for 1,900, 15 bids on that. Last 11 rookies of the year, 1,210, 47 bids. Here's the Gatorade in the 7.5 for 1,800. Buy it now. Here's the last 11 rookie of the years in a 9, 2,151 bid. Here's the base card in a 9.5. This has a 9 on the surface. 7,500, one bid. That's a low end card. So, but this right here was confirmed by Card Ladder, so good to go on that. So 8.5 on this all rookie team, 1,175, 23 bids. Here's a BGS 8 for 1,001 bid of the Gatorade. Light beer card, All Stars 1,900. Buy it now in an 8. Here's the base card in an 8.5 for 2,026, 44 bids. So I want to talk about pro grading. So here's the 8.5 of the base card for 2010, 31 bids. Here is a 9 for 3,695. Buy it now, the base card. And here is the all rookie team, BGS 9, listed for 2,200. And this one sold for 1,850. So 1,850 on that card. Now let's look at some 86 cards. So this is the third year, technically. 86 cards. So this one right here is the Court Kings. This is an 8.5, 315, a new listing, 16 bids. Here's an 8.5 for 950, no bids, about 7 days left. Here's an 8 for 1,750, our best offer. Here's a 5 for 1,750, buy it now. Here's an 8.5 for 1,800, our best offer. Here's an 8 for 2,000, our best offer. Here's a 9 for 2,200, our best offer. 8.5 for 2,500, our best offer. A 9 for about 2,600, buy it now. Here's an 8.5 for about 2,900, our best offer. Here's a 9 for about 3,200 our best offer. Here's another 9 for about 4,400, buy it now. Here's an 8 for 8,500 best offer. And a PSA 9 Pop 1, 99,000 our best offer. Wow. So these cards here, they look just alike. These are the best of the new old and the best of the best cards. So the best of the new old has this more sky blue, and the other one has a dark blue. So this 7.5 is it's up at $475, 10 bids. Here's an 8.5 for 555, 17 bids. All right, skip these raw cards. We won't talk about them. A lot of raw cards in there, and those cards were extremely faked, heavily faked, these cards. These are the ones that they're talking about when they talk about those reproductions. So here's a BGS 5.5 for 1,200, our best offer. Here's a BGS 9 for 1,400, no bids. Here's a 9, about 1,400, buy it now. Here's another 9 for about 1,800, our best offer. Here's another 9 for about 2,000, our best offer. Here's a 8.5 for 2,700, our best offer. And here's that best of the best card. See the difference? See, it's this dark blue compared to this more sky blue color. So a 9 of this, they got it for 2,750, our best offer. Here's another 9 for 3,500, our best offer. Here's the best of the new 3,500, buy it now. 4,200, no bids, and the best of the new. BGS 9.5 of the best of the new. 6,000, our best offer. Here's another one for 6,000, our best offer, and a third one for 6,000, best offer. And there's the best of the best, 6,300, buy it now. Here's a 9 of the best of the new, 6,300, buy it now. A 9.5 right here for 8,000, our best offer. This is the best of the new. Here's another one for about 1,100, buy it now. And another one, 11,500, the best offer. Here's a PSA 9 Population 3 of the best for about 12,000, our best offer. And here's a BGS 9.5 with a 10 sub. Well, it has a 10 surface, but it has a 9 center, so those kind of cancel each other out. 14,000, buy it now on the best of the new old. Now we have these cards. So this is a little set of Michael Jordan here for different highlights from his career up to that point, which was only his second year. They're highlighting his first couple of years. So I'm only gonna show the ones that are on auction because there are so many of these listed. I'd be here all night talking about them. So we'll just show the auctions. So here's a BGS 9.5 of the All-Star, 435, 7 bids. Here's a 7.5 of the Rookie of the Year, 472, 42 bids. Here's Pro Stats and a 9.5, 510, 14 bids. These all have this one has 6 days, and this one has 6 days. So BGS 9.5 of the Olympian, 565, 10 bids. An 8.5 of the playoffs, 630, 35 bids. Here's the highlights, career highlights, 800, no bids, 7 days left, and an 8. Here's an 8. This is the checklist card, $800. No bids on that so far, 7 days left. Here's the playoffs, 800, no bids. Here's personal data, $800, 0 bids, about 7 days left, and an 8. Here's an 8.5 of the future, 950, 7 days left, no bids. Here's an 8.5 of the college stats, 950, no bids, 7 days left. Career highlights, 1,100, 0 bids, 3 days left, and a 9. Here's the All-Star with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on the card. This is a 9, 1,300, no bids, 3 days left. Here's a 9 of the checklist, 1,400, 0 bids. Here's a 9 of Pro Stats, 1,800, no bids, 3 days left. So Like I said, these cards have kind of cooled off. There's not a lot of takers on them. There's a BGS 9.5 of the future, 2075, 53 bids. It's a really good looking card. Probably the most popular in the set. Alright, so let's look at the recently ended of the 86 cards. So here we got the best of the best, 3,687 bids for a 9.5 with a 9 on the corner. So that's a low end. Here's an 8.5 of the Court Kings, 1,009, 37 bids. Here's the checklist and a 9, 1,375, 22 bids. Pro Stats and a 9, 1,537, 54 bids. The Future, 1,225, 40 bids and a 9. This is a great pickup right here. Very great pickup. Very nice. Both of these cards were nice pickups. Here's an 8.5, 810, 48 bids. Pro Stats and a 9, listed for 1,800 and it sold for 1,500. So 1,500 on that 9, still a nice price. So here's an 8.5 of the playoffs, 1,025, 26 bids. Oh, that's, yeah. Here's another playoffs for 1,299, our best offer. And this one sold for 1,050. So 1,050 for that 8. Here's an 8.5 of the best of the new, 820, 19 bids. Here's the best of the best, 1,625, 25 bids for a 9. Here's the career highlights, 1,237, 22 bids for a 9. Here's a 9 of the future, 2,146, 26 bids. That's why I was saying that other 9 for, you know, that cheap price was a very good pickup. So here's a 9 of the best of the new, 1,250, 19 bids. Here's the future and a 9, 1,350, 25 bids. So that's another great price on this card. So this one down here was just, had gone crazy. So here's Pro Stats and a 9, 1,230, 41 bids. Best of the old, 2,800, 24 bids for a BGS 9.5. That is a great price for any BGS 9.5 of a Michael Jordan card that old. Very nice pickup. Here's a BGS 9 for 938, 20 bids of the same card. Here's the checklist, 8.5 for 910, 54 bids. And the last card is the best of the best in a BGS 9. It was a buy it now for 3,250. So that is my update for today for the star cards from 85 through 86. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of it. It's still helpful. And if you did, give it a like. If you do not like this video, give it a thumbs down and give me a comment why. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, because 75% of y'all that view my videos do not subscribe. And you guys have a nice rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next Michael Jordan Market Report.